This is WCPO 9 News.
Thanks for joining us for WCPO 9 News. I'm Kristen Swilley. Here's a look at some of today's top stories. More help from the tri-state is now on the ground in the Gulf Coast ahead of Hurricane Ian. Members of Indiana Task Force 1 arrived in southern Alabama last night after a day of travel. These are pictures posted on the group's Facebook page. Officials say they will await further directions from FEMA later this morning. Duke Energy now sending more than 700 people from Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana to help with repairs in Florida ahead of Ian. The group left on Monday. They'll ride out the storm at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Duke Energy serves nearly 2 million people in Florida. A woman will be sentenced after abandoning her 5-year-old son in February. Heather Atkins pleaded guilty earlier this month to leaving her son, who is autistic and nonverbal, to Coleraine Township, where she left him near a flooded creek in the dark. About an hour later, a man found the boy wandering on a nearby road. Atkins faces up to 3 years in prison. A second suspect has been named in connection to a homicide in Covington. 20-year-old Zachary Holden is now facing murder and robbery charges for the death of 60-year-old Virgil Stewart on the 15th Street Bridge. He was already being held in the Boone County Detention Center. Investigators say Stewart was walking home when Holden and LaToya Dale robbed and shot him. Jen?
Well, today we are starting things off on the chilly side. Low 40s across the tri-state, and we're warming back to 63 at the warmest today. You're going to see a lot more cloud cover out there as well. It's the clouds and the north wind. They're still working against us temperature-wise today to give us temperatures that are more typical in late October. But here you can see that cloud field that comes in for the midday and early afternoon. Then it starts to break up a little bit more. So you'll notice it by kind of as the kids get off the bus today and around dinner time that it won't be quite as cloudy out there. But the clouds are definitely rolling in this morning. Tonight, under a mostly clear sky, it'll be chilly again. The temperature in the city around 45, but the outlying areas will easily drop back to around 41.